Ladies and ladies and ladies and ladies and ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, am I excited to see you today? And am I so excited to see you and greet you with such energy because last video was a trash fest? So I'm back today. I've got a couple hours to get it edited and uploaded, and I'm trying to start an ARC server. That's a little bit irrelevant, but you know, if any of you want to play ARC, just hit me up. I've got my AP exam tomorrow, AP World, so everybody please wish me luck. But beyond that, making that first video for the first time in a couple of weeks, you know, the last one uploaded, just made me think that, wow, I really do enjoy this. So I'm back. So after this wonderful greeting all of my lovely viewers, I love all of you guys, I'm gonna go look for an article because I did not come prepared. I just opened Reddit and I saw Manon. And so, yeah, that makes me a little sad. Manon, I didn't get to watch your Instagram live stream, but I did watch a replay of it. I hope you come back, and I love you, Manon. Man in hospital after car slams into a wall painted like a tunnel. Genuinely, how is that his fault? You know, you're cruising 45 miles an hour down the street, the light's hitting it in a way where it makes it look like a shadow. You know, yeah, that's not even his fault. And if he's not an idiot, then that means he was probably on the road, which means that some stupid person decided that they wanted to paint a tunnel on a wall that connects to a road. There's some underlying story here. I don't think it's this guy's fault. I'm gonna be serious. Do you just call that unintentional manslaughter at this point? And he must have been in disbelief when he hit that wall. If he died, then it would probably be in the title, so I'm gonna assume he didn't die. And when he hit that wall, he must have just looked at his hands and been like, bro, am I in a dream right now? You know that one video of the guy who gets in a motorcycle crash and like he faints and then he's like, no way, no way. That's literally how I would react. Literally out of Looney Tunes. And I mean quite literally out of Looney Tunes. A bizarre traffic accident is drawing close comparison to a Roadrunner cartoon after a motorist slammed into a mural that closely resembled a tunnel entrance. I was about to say I predicted it because I was talking about a motorcycle, but I just looked it up and I guess motorist just means people who drive cars too. I'm being legit when I say this. Tell me if I'm wrong. But motorist should just mean motorcycle. And am I the only one who thought motorist meant people who ride motorcycles? Anyways though, I gotta see the video or like the picture of this mural because there's no way it could be that realistic. Imagine everything I'm saying just sounds so dumb because the mural is so obviously fake. What if the mural is just completely fake? Like it doesn't even look real. They didn't even try and he was just on shrooms or something. The single vehicle crash happened in Glasgow, Scotland earlier this week, with images circulating online showing the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service and Police Scotland attending the site. That must have been so embarrassing. Imagine 4 squad cars pull up to your car and there's not even anything else in the crash, it's just you. And then you have to explain to them how you crashed your $40,000 car because you thought that the tunnel was real. Nah, but for real though, why did he even try it? It's not like it would show up on Google Maps or anything. And it's obviously not a regular route he takes because the route literally does not exist. Yo, I found the picture, they put it in the article. It's not even on the road. This was so avoidable, and also this makes zero sense now. There's so many questions raised, like why was he trying to drive under a bridge? I mean, maybe he was like trying to cut traffic or something, but it's literally pitch black in there. On top of that, you run the risk of just hitting a random homeless guy or like getting jumped by a crocodile. I guess that's only an American thing, but I don't know. There could be crocodiles and alligators in what was it, Scotland? I don't know. And not only that, but why does there need to be a fake tunnel there in the first place? I hope that black tunnel there that's in the picture is actually the one that I'm supposed to be talking about. If it's not, then I just sound stupid. But why would you need a fake tunnel that's not on the road? It's like off to the side. Why would you need a tunnel there? And if that is it, then it just being perfectly black also makes no sense because that's not art. That's not a mural. And that's city paid too. They paid some random guy to just get a bunch of black paint and paint it over the wall. I guess if like those ridges there are like painted too, that is kind of realistic. That's kind of nice, but it's just not art. It doesn't help that there's a sign there that points to the Clyde tunnel. But then again, if it's not directly pointing at it and telling you to go there, then why would you even try going in that tunnel? I mean, there is a hospital right next to it, so I guess he's good. In a scene that feels totally ripped from Looney Tunes, there is a speculation that a driver may have mistaken a mural with 2 large eyes painted on the wall with dark pupils for a genuine entrance. No, you're telling me those are eyeballs? They genuinely just look like regular tunnels. Those are not eyeballs. First of all, whatever artist they paid sucked. And I went to like the bigger picture because there's, I guess there's like a zoomed out picture of the whole art mural thing. And the only way you would be able to tell is because the color is white. I just tripped over my words like crazy, but still. It even has little ridges in the middle like tunnels do. Like that is not what eyeballs have. No. It doesn't even mean anything either. And even knowing that it's eyeballs now, that's still just not art. The incident also occurred on a stretch of road that leads to the A739 Clyde Tunnel Southern Approach Slip. This was just waiting to happen, bro. Exactly like I said earlier, it's right next to a tunnel sign. I don't know. Maybe you're just not looking at your GPS, but actually, never mind. I take all of that back. Because it's still off the road at the end of the day. Why would there be a route to your destination that goes off the road? And I know I'm asking question after question in this video, but I have so many because it makes no sense. My temples and my brain are starting to actually hurt, physically hurt, because I can't tell and decide whether the person driving is stupid or the people who painted it are stupid or the government. I don't, bruh, it's under a bridge. No one's gonna see it. And then when they do see it, they're not even gonna realize that it's eyeballs. They're not gonna know what it is. It's not like they're recognizable eyeballs too. Like if they drew the Naruto eye, I don't even know what it's called. It would be more recognizable, it would be more art, but this is literally just eyes. They could add some veins, you know, a little bit of red in there to make it look more like an eyeball, but it's just a black hole. Look, I'm sorry if you drew that, if you painted it. Your painting's just trash. I don't mean to offend any artists out there, but let's be for real. I could do that in like an hour if I wanted to. Okay, I don't know about an hour. It's pretty big, but still. The incident also occurred on a stretch of road that leads to the... Oh, wait. I already... Reddit users were quick to pile on, with some joking the crash looked like a viral marketing for Coyote vs. Acme, a film inspired by the classic cartoon franchise. Yo, is this a real thing? Hold on. Oh, it is? What? This looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like Space Jam, dude. What is this? That would be crazy marketing, though. That is also just kind of an insult to the guy who got in the car crash. He's like, bro, are we serious? I almost just died, and you're talking about a movie right now? Imagine your accident being so stupid that people genuinely think it's for a movie. There's no way that guy just ran into the wall that looked like a tunnel, bro. That's definitely for a movie. That's so unrealistic. Well, guess what? It finally happened. A Looney Tunes accident in Glasgow. I was sure it was going to be between an anvil or a fireworks explosion, one Reddit user said. Bro, what does this mean? Get your corny, man, get your Reddit out of here, bro. I mean, I am using Reddit to do these videos, but it's my content, okay? I'm putting the work, I'm putting in the creativity, okay? Maybe take back the creativity. Literally just saw a Twitter post about this saying how funny it would be if someone crashed into it thinking it was a tunnel, lol. Another user remarked, noting the eerie timing of the accident. So you're telling me bro just predicted it, he just knew. And this entire video I've been saying I wouldn't even blame you because it literally just looks like a tunnel. But actually, if there's people posting about it online saying it looks like a tunnel and you crashed into it thinking it was a tunnel, I think that's grounds for a lawsuit. I don't know anything about the law, but I feel like that's somewhat enough. Maybe that's just because I'm American and in America you can just sue for anything you want. Rip his car though, because that's not coming back. You just slammed into a brick wall. Not even brick, like straight cement wall. I'm glad he's okay. I mean, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Local first responders confirmed a man had been taken to the hospital for treatment. According to the Scottish Sun, a Police Scotland spokesperson said around 2:30 p.m. on Sunday 3rd May 2026, we were called to a report of a one-vehicle crash in the Shieldhall Road area of Glasgow. That's cool and all, but I genuinely want to hear commentary from this guy. I don't think it's gonna show up in this article, but I just hope the guy gets a quote or something. I just want to know what was running through his brain, whether it was before, after, or during. And I'm not saying I hope it was an old guy, but at the same time, if it's a young guy, then your eyesight is just as trash as an old guy. You know, if it's an old person, then at least it makes sense. At least you could have been like, oh, his eyesight's just bad, he's wearing whatever, you know, he hit the wall, he's just a bad driver now. But with a young guy, it's just like, dude, you're emergency services attended, and a man attended hospital for treatment. Yo. Yeah, am I tripping or are they just stupid? That's exactly what the other one just said. It's exactly what the other paragraph said, but just with worse grammar. I think the author's brain is melting from how stupid this is. It's okay, bro. You're not alone. You're not alone. Ugh! You're not alone, Mr. Chung, Mr. James Chung. I, too, am finding it hard to rack my brain around all the different questions I have. A Scottish Fire and Rescue Service spokesperson said, we were alerted at 2:37 p.m. on Sunday 3rd May to reports of a road traffic collision involving one car which crashed into a wall down... Yo, this is the exact same thing the other one said. It's genuinely the same two paragraphs written over again. Maybe James Chung, the guy writing this, is actually the guy who was in the car crash. He just hit his head so hard on this front windshield that he just died. His brain just stopped working from not only being so stupid he ran into a tunnel, or a fake tunnel, might I add, but what am I even saying? What am I even saying? Firefighters left at 3:12. Let's get back on track. Firefighters left at 3:12 p.m. after ensuring the area was safe. While there is still no evidence to suggest that the graffiti played any part in the crash in Scotland, the Roadrunner test has already proven to be a nightmare for self-driving cars. I don't think this guy was self-driving, but imagine if he was. Now you've just crashed a $50,000 car into a wall. And is it just me, or is this not a good test? I'm looking at this picture right now of the Tesla running through the mirror. But when is there ever just gonna be a random mirror on the road? Your only threat is gonna be that one dude who did the polish on his Cybertruck. I saw that video, that was crazy. In 2025, Elon Musk was criticized for failing the Roadrunner test after a Tesla Model Y smashed through a fake wall inspired by the Roadrunner cartoons. This is just straight up dumb because the test literally said it itself. It's inspired by Roadrunner cartoons. When have those ever been realistic? Now, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to stop reading the article because it looks like the rest of it is just kind of not related. It's just talking about Teslas. Yeah, I'm not going to be promoting Tesla. Sorry, Tesla. Huge billion-dollar, multi-trillion-dollar corporation. Yeah, you're not getting any piggyback monetization money off of my channel. Yeah, screw you, Musk. Elon Musk, Tesla is not gnarly. I will still be singing the lyrics that way though. So anyways, be careful when you're driving. I just got my license personally and I am very careful when I drive, for the most part. I was blasting Luna on the highway, but don't tell my parents. But beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for watching if you made it this far. It means so much to me. If you got any entertainment, any joy out of this video, then I'm so happy because I did my job. And beyond that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. It's been amazing seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ian. Hopefully, I'll be back next Monday. And I hope you liked today's video because I just realized that it got uploaded. Not today's video, because today's video is this video. I mean Wednesday's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I love you all so much. So much. I love you guys. Bye.